Bitcoin's surge toward its two-month high of 69,000 was fueled by strong inflows into spot exchange-traded funds and a marked rise in short liquidations. The AT press-time Bitcoin was trading at approximately 67,739, rising by 0.6 in the past 24 hours, while the asset's market capitalization hovers around 1.33 trillion. Driven by a daily trading volume close to 30 billion, data from CoinGlass indicates that short liquidations played a critical role in propelling Bitcoin's latest upward movement. Over the past 24 hours, Bitcoin short liquidations reached 17.91 million, surpassing 11.8 million in long liquidations. This shift highlights a typical market dynamic where the forced covering of short positions elevates demand, pushing Bitcoin's price upward and creating additional buying pressure in addition to market-driven liquidations. Inflows into US-based spot Bitcoin ETFs have reached significant levels. Over the past week, these ETFs reported 5 consecutive days of net inflows, totaling more than 2.12 billion. This trend continued into the start of this week, with 294.29 million in fresh inflows on October 24th. Data from Sosa Value showed that spot Bitcoin ETFs amassed net inflows of 188.11 million, led by BlackRock's IBIT ETF, which recorded an inflow of 165.54 million. This marks the 9th consecutive day of inflows into BlackRock's ETF, with the fund amassing nearly 2 billion in this period alone. Meanwhile, Bitwise BITB ETF contributed 29.63 million in inflows, despite having experienced an outflow of 25.2 million the previous day. Grayscale's GBTC ETF, however, countered this momentum with 7.05 million in outflows, continuing a trend that has seen over 20 billion leave the fund since its inception. Since the debut of the initial spot Bitcoin ETFs in January, the 12 currently available products have accumulated 21.53 billion in net inflows, a milestone that Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas has described as the most difficult metric to achieve in the ETF landscape. Balchunas emphasized the rarity of this accomplishment, noting that gold ETFs required 5 years to reach the same figure, highlighting the rapidly growing appetite for Bitcoin investment among institutions. Beyond immediate market activity, the political landscape in the United States is also influencing investor sentiment. Speculation surrounding a possible win for Donald Trump in the upcoming presidential election has spurred optimism among Bitcoin investors, who see a pro-crypto administration as likely to enhance blockchain innovation and reduce regulatory obstacles. The former president's policy stance, which includes advocating for a blockchain-friendly regulatory environment and potentially replacing SEC Chair Gary Gensler, aligns with many institutional investors' interests in reduced regulatory oversight. The potential shift has provided an additional boost to Bitcoin's price momentum, as it could pave the way for an accommodating regulatory environment conducive to cryptocurrency growth.